All right, guys, we are back on the Lexus today, and yeah, it's been a few days since actually I started working on it, and well, just life got in the way, but we're back on it. We need to finish it up. I would like to change out the transmission oil. We're just gonna do a quick drain and fill. We're not gonna remove the pan to get to the filter or anything. Just a quick drain and fill. And also the rear diff, and after that we will work on these headlights and then give it a quick wash and ready for sale. So let's change out this transmission oil, then the rear diff, headlights, and a quick wash. So let's get into it. And of course we'll be using Toyota ATF Type 4, which is what it's called out on for this car. I got 4 quarts in here. It's just a drain and fill, so it should be enough. But if not, I don't know. Oh, terrible position. It'd be nice if I had a big lift. There's the drain bolt right there. I'm gonna drain it, measure how much came out, put in the same amount, and then we'll let the car run, get up to temperature, check the dipstick, and go from there. Here it is draining. I'm glad we're changing it out. It was pretty dark, so with the car having over 100,000 miles, it's probably good to do it now. If you wanted to get all of it out without removing the pan, you'd probably have to drain and fill. Do that probably 3 times and you'd probably have the majority of the old fluid out. Alright, let's get this drain bolt back on and let's fill it up. Alright guys, so after 2.5 quarts, roughly just short of 2.5, I'm just gonna do a quick dipstick check. Now I already went in the car and I just kind of ran it through the gears without turning the car on, just to cycle all the fluid through the valve body. Yeah, we're slightly above according to this, but the way you check this is with the car actually running. So we'll start the car, let it run, and adjust as needed. We'll finish that up and then do the rear diff. Alright guys, so the rear diff is draining out, and this is the drain bolt. And of course you'll have a little bit of junk on it. Just wiping it nice and clean. Once all that drains, then we'll fill. There's hardly any room for me to get this camera in there at a good angle, so I'll catch you guys back once everything is refilled, and yeah, we'll start on the headlights. I'll probably just jump straight into the 3000, or I might just do a 2-step. I think there's enough for a 3-step process. And this is what's most important, this headlight clear coat, because once you're done, because I've done this in the past before and I've tried to use what is that? What is that? Ceramic coating. I've done it and I've put ceramic coating, wax, all kinds of stuff after I was done sanding and polishing and them looking really nice, but it'll just come right back. You have to use some sort of clear coat in order for them not to haze again. So this is definitely important. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna get you guys set up and I'll do one on camera and then do the other, and then you guys can see the difference. All right, stay tuned. All right, well, let's get to it. Bottle of water so it doesn't heat up too much and you get some lubrication. A little bit of tape so that you can protect the paint on the bumper. And I guess it goes without saying that, well, you're gonna need some kind of a drill to use this. But if you didn't have one, I'm sure you could do this by hand. It probably just wouldn't turn out, you know, quite as good, but I'm sure it'd get the job done. So let's get it. I got a ton of crap on my lens, so I'll just do a quick wipe. Or else it's just gonna clog up the sanding disc. And just by spraying the water, you can tell what it should look like at the end. And you can tell that it's on the outside and not on the inside. Sometimes you'll do the water and it still looks hazy, and that's when you know it's on the inside of the lens, and you can't really do anything about it unless you try to remove the lens.
Coming closer, know that I'm a mess. Tangled up in wires, I can't catch my breath. I run. Falling deeper, I cannot confess. Drowning in the chaos, I can't catch my breath. I run.
Now it'll be a little foggy. I think we can go a step further and actually polish these headlights with a DA, but we don't need to. Once we put on the clear coat, it'll look just like it did when it was wet. So now it's really important that we dry off everything 100% before we apply the clear coat. So I'll jump on the other side, or rather finish this side, jump on that side, and you guys can see the difference. Alright guys, so this is how it looks just before we're gonna go ahead and throw on some clear coat. And this is the passenger side. Cleaned up this one, or driver's side rather. This one definitely looks a lot better than the passenger side. So, alright, let's apply some clear coat. I think it says apply 2 coats, so you put the first one on, be careful so you don't get any runs, because this thing is saturated really, really well. And if you're not careful, you will get a run. Alright, we'll let that sit for a little bit. And then apply a second coat. And then you should be done. I'm starting to get runs. Alright, we'll get back, I mean, basically this is how it's gonna look. One coat or two coat, nice and clear. Passenger side. Driver's side. A lot better. Alright, I'll get back to you once that driver's side's done, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, now we're done with both headlights. They're looking great. Alright, so for my next trick, what we're doing is removing these door edge protectors. That's with them off. That's with them on. And my little helper's helping me. You're a sweetheart. Okay. Alright, let's do this one. Alright.
Yeah.
You're so strong. Nice.
Just like that.
Just like that? Alright, now we gotta remove the glue. Unfortunately.
I'll help with that.
Okay, thank you. Just peel it off. Alright, so we'll do the rest of the doors. And then time to wash her. Alright guys, so for those of you who've been following the LEXUS IS300 Sport Cross, aka the WAGON, you probably noticed that she hasn't been here. And she hasn't been here for a few months because we actually sold it. And I completely forgot to make a quick video before the owner took the car, but you know, I just completely forgot about it, and this is why I'm doing this last minute video. But it actually went to a really nice guy who's been looking for a sport cross for quite some time now, and he finally found a really nice one, because mine was a really low mile, really nice condition Lexus. Anyways, so I will go ahead and break down what I bought it for. I got here my little handy dandy notebook because I wrote a few numbers down. So let's go ahead and go over the numbers, and we'll see how much we made in the end. Okay, so actually a 2002, not a 2001. But boy, I don't even remember when I bought it. Either way, so we bought the car for $6,300. Taxes and plates and everything came out to $595. The rear pads were $25. The front pads were $35. We only had to do pads, no rotors. The rotors were in good condition, no lip on them or anything. We bought spark plugs for $55, but we ended up just selling it with the car. We never installed it. Engine air filter was $22, which we just threw in with the car because the original air filter was basically brand new, and it was a Toyota brand one, so we kept that one installed. And then we did a cabin air filter, which was $13. We did a oil and filter The filter was $10 and oil was like 50. I want to say like $50. That's really what I paid in parts to install on the car. Now, the car did come with lower ball joints on both left and right side, so we went ahead and replaced those. And it came with a accessory belt, but we never installed it, so I just went ahead and went with the car. And we had it, so altogether with those parts, it was about $7,055. We posted it for $10,500, and after about a couple of days, sold it for $10,200, and the reason was because it needed rear tires badly, and I completely forgot to state that in the ad, and so I was more than happy to give them $300 off. So anyways, grand total profit of $3,100 and $3,145. So not bad for that car. So that ends that saga with the Lexus, and yeah, it just kind of happened to fall into my lap. I wasn't looking for one, but since that one was so nice, although that gray interior was not my favorite, and it's a silver car, so it couldn't be more basic. But yeah, again, the guy was really excited about it, so I'm glad it went to a good home. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe for more content. We are still working on the Project Prelude, and the saga continues with the engine and trying to get the inserts installed on this engine. So guys, please subscribe, like the video, let me know what you guys think of that Lexus flip project, if you would. The car wasn't much of a project. It was in actually really good shape. It just needed a few maintenance items done to it. So subscribe, guys, if you guys want to see more. I'm leaning towards perhaps a Toyota MR2, or I don't know. We'll see what falls into our lap, like the Lexus and like this Prelude. So anyways, stay tuned, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.